Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Poets and Quants' Must Reads, a quick, digestible recap of the top business school news sponsored by Center Court, P&Q's virtual admission events. I'm your host, Christy Blyzeffer, and I'll be highlighting the most important P&Q stories you might have missed. So let's get to it. Number 1, Wharton goes online, launching a 214,000 global EMBA. It's almost old news now that the pandemic hastened the move online for MBA programs. In the US market alone, it's now cluttered with more than 350 online MBA programs, but all eyes have been on the top 5, Stanford GSB, Chicago Booth, Wharton, Harvard, and Northwestern Kellogg, to see if and when they dip their toes. University of Pennsylvania's The Wharton School becomes the first with the launch of its global EMBA, its first online degree of any sort. The program, which will welcome its first cohort in May 2023, will be 75% live online with 5 required in-person residency weeks. The cost, $214,800, will be the same as its 2 in-person EMBA programs offered at its Philadelphia and San Francisco campuses. You can find more details, including application deadlines, now on our homepage. Number 2, meet the Indian Institute of Management Calcutta MBA class of 2023. We continue our popular Class of series this week with the MBA class of 2023 from the Indian Institute of Management Calcutta. Situated in the city of Joka, it is lined with high rises and greenery. Perennial under construction, Joka is a place where people want to be due to its prowess in healthcare and research. It's also where you'll find India's oldest IIM. In this story, we feature profiles of 12 inspiring Jokars, as the Calcutta students call themselves. You can find it in our full Class of series from other top schools in our Students tab. Number 3, Harvard Business School to cover full tuition and fees for 10% of MBA students. Harvard Business School has done more in recent years than any other top B school to make its MBA program more affordable. This week, it made another significant move to open doors for the most financially needy students and admits. It announced that it is increasing scholarship offerings to cover the total cost of tuition and course fees for those in the greatest financial need. That's around 10% of its student body. HBS will also increase awards for those in the middle income brackets. The move joins a series of steps over the past decade that the school leadership says are designed to reduce financial barriers to enrolling in its 2-year full-time MBA program. You can read more about this announcement now on our homepage. Number 4, our weekly roundup of news you can use. No matter where you are in your MBA journey, we bring you several helpful stories to you this week. First up, if you're wondering whether you should take the GMAT, the GRE, or try for a test waiver, we offer this story of another top business school that will continue to waive the testing requirement. Notre Dame's Mendoza College of Business tell us the waiver policy may continue even past the current application cycle. You'll also find other helpful test prep news and advice in our GMAT GRE tab on our homepage. Next, the 2022-2023 recruiting carousel is kicking into gear, and we've compiled the upcoming MBA admission events from our top programs into one handy list. You can find it in our admissions tab. While there, also find advice for tackling this pesky question from many MBA applications. What other schools are you applying to? And finally, on the P&Q YouTube channel, we have specific and insightful advice on financing your MBA from our friends at Juno, a collective bargaining platform for finding the lowest cost loans for your degrees. You can also read more advice from Juno in our financing tab. And that's it for this week's Must Reads recap. I also want to alert the school seekers out there to Center Court's upcoming MBA festival events. Our next series, the MBA in Your Career, is happening October 4th through 5th, and you can register for free on our events tab. Again, I'm Christy Blyzeffer, and you can join me next week right here for a recap of what's important in the world of business education. Thanks for listening, and as always, stay informed.